a second. Good on. Double checking YouTube, make sure we're good there. All right, I think we're all good. Yep. Cool. So, anyways, back over here. Yeah. So I'm hoping everybody is having a good night, or a good morning, depending on where you are. Super excited about tonight. Gonna be hanging out and working on some Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Kind of the game plan for tonight is I would really like to come up with some world building stuff. Now, I am running a pre-made adventure, so for the most part, some of this is already going to be like created in there for me, and so the parts that aren't are going to be, or, you know, I could run it just 1, 2, 3, 4, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to be working on is making it fit a little better for what I want. So I think, and if anyone is in here and wants to help, I would love help coming up with ideas for some things tonight. So as I'm talking about stuff, let's just roll with it and see what happens. So again, for those of you who don't know, my name's Beard. So you can just call me Beard because, well, why not? Kind of who I am. And I am a variety streamer. Kind of do whatever I want. I'm just here to have fun, hang out with people. Nothing super serious right now. I got other things going on that are serious, and so what I want is I want to have a place where I can go where I don't have to be serious the whole time. So there we go. All right, just double checking to make sure that, you know, wife didn't text me or anything. Anyways, yeah, so tonight I'm just hanging out. I'm gonna play a little bit of Resident Evil. I think after Resident Evil, because I think I'm maybe I don't know, quarter of the way through the game. Once I'm done with Resident Evil, I'm probably gonna do a Baldur's Gate run because I'm just really on like this freaking DnD kick right now. I go through phases with it. I'm sure everybody else does too. Like I really love DnD at all time. Like it's just fun. I always want to be doing it, but at the same time, like there just happens to be like, you know, things you have time for and things that you don't. And right now I've decided that D&D is going to be something that I'm making time for. And so when I can't actually be playing a D&D campaign or GMing it, I'm going to be playing Baldur's Gate. So yeah, I've never done a hardcore run, so maybe we could do that on stream. If anyone has Baldur's Gate 3 and wants to join in, I would love to hang out and do that. So I forgot that I wanted to record this. I didn't last week, which made clipping kind of suck. So yeah. Anyways, tonight and there's first time chatter. Let's see. Account created 7 minutes ago. So you know what that means. Banhammer. Where'd that go? Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. And it's gone. Every stream, you get at least one. Every stream. Anyways, tonight is gonna be let's see, what are the things that I want? I want to have, like, first I want tonight's game plan, because I just like to write everything down at this point. Let's see. I want 5 NPCs created with a decent, it doesn't have to be like, well, you know what? No. With a nice backstory that allows me to kind of have some NPCs pulled out, because you just know it's going to happen. My group's going to ask about an NPC somewhere, and I'm going to have to go deal with it. So it is what it is. But I'm just checking out on. Give me 1 second. So for those of you who don't know, I hang out in a couple different Discords. Scared and Clueless, the Noodle Nation is one of them. Great dude. Love the Discord. Love the people. Don't get to hang out as much as I used to. But I'm still there. Scared, if you ever see this, still hanging out and lurking sometimes. Keep going, brother. Never Soul 22. Never Soul 22 is hilarious. He's great. He rocks. Enjoy hanging out with him and his family when they stream. And then there's Label 66, really cool community. It's actually, got some merch because they're really cool. A portion of all of Ryan's purchases goes to charity. So if you want to head over there, support Ryan, that would be awesome. Love being a part of that community and hanging out with all of them as well. But I wanted to see what he said. He had just posted something. So anyways, tonight's game plan, I want 5 NPCs for sure. Just that way when something happens and they say, who are we talking to? I have it ready. They're not going to trick me. I'm not going to let that happen. As they approach Dragon's Rest and enter the island, I want to kind of come up with what the locals think about this band of mercenaries. Are they trusted, welcomed, warned, respected? Just kind of an idea of what they're going to encounter as they interact with people. I think is going to be super important. And also I want to know, come up with what their base looks like. So obviously they're going to be sailing. Oop, hit my mic. They're going to be sailing into the island. And so their base is going to be their ship. So do we... what does it look like when they're resting? Do they, sail around the island to get to different places? Yeah, and now some of that will be left up to them, but I think having an idea of what their ship looks like would be a good idea. I'm gonna leave the dragons up to kind of what the story unfolds, and I still have to read through more of the story and understand what's happening. I already last week had come up with like the idea. So originally, I don't know if you remember, but originally I was gonna have them being hired by a nobleman to slay a dragon. However, I think it's gonna be more fun to go a different route, which will be to be hired by a merchant's guild to investigate issues with their shipping. So, yeah. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a cool idea. The, where's my notes on her? So, the guild master, I'm going to create tonight. I want a trading company name. Oop. We'll need the guild master, which I already have a name for. I've decided I'm going to name her Marin Ashvale. Hashtag random name generators for the win. Because I can't think of cool fantasy names. I've never been able to. Skyrim always had a Skyrim name generator. Anything, always. It's just so much easier. So we're gonna, what was that? Let me see here. Give me 1 second. I will reply to that tomorrow. Yeah, I'll reply to that tomorrow. All right. So we've got a trading company that I need a name for. Want to kind of come up with some more backgroundish for this character, for Marin. And as we move out of, so like, there's the way this campaign is set up, there's going to be like session 0, which depending on how long the beginning takes, my general idea is, half hour of time kind of introducing them to the world and introducing them to what they're going to be experiencing, to half hour of doing stuff like that. That way they can kind of know it. And then I want to spend probably about an hour and a half building our characters together. That's actually something that they all requested, was that we build our characters together. So, but I have told them to kind of look at it beforehand and get an idea of what's going on. Just that way they're not coming in completely blind. Actually, my wife, her character is going to be super cool. And once we get through session 0 and kind of have more on it, I'll be able to share, just in case any of my players watch my TikToks. I don't want to reveal too much about the character until the day of, but she's going to be a changeling. So there's going to be a little bit of work on my part because, you know, there wasn't a whole lot about changelings in 5e. In fact, they're like a legacy character that I saw, unless there's a different like thing that I don't own that they're in. But it was all under a legacy, so we have to make some changes for 5e. But yeah, I think the kind of story and way she wants to play the character, I'm thinking is going to be pretty sweet. Super pumped about it. But yeah, so we got that going. And then, yeah, I think we'll start there and see what they kind of look at, what it kind of looks like. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this real quick and look through the adventure. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. What does that look like? Yeah, that looks better. Just check it on my phone to see. Oh yeah, you can see it. All right, cool. All right, so with that said, kind of reading about the adventure background, which is pretty cool. Let's see, it kind of gives you a background on the story of the island, and in fact, kind of just the story in general of dragons, which is pretty cool. I've never dug into any like dragon lore. But this is kind of the breakdown. It happens in 4 chapters, and it's basically a giant feud between dragon families. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, so breaks down in 4. So it leaves me with 4, and then I have, I think, 10 other adventures to run that are like one shots, all based around dragons. So I'm just gonna run with the dragon theme because why not? If they get bored with it, my goal is to kind of like at the end of each chapter let them choose the next like adventure, kind of like, you know, they're getting a job and choosing between them, or having, you know, a couple different people like pop on the ship and be like, hey, here's 2 jobs coming up. But that'll kind of be like after they finish this adventure. So let's see. Chapter 1 is Dragon's Rest, which kind of introduces the main area from my understanding. So then, yeah, this will be like, you know, they arrive and they can learn more about the island, learn more about kind of what's happening there. I can run pretty nicely with this magical hot spring, the brass dragon's death. Seagrow Cave describes how the grave of Sheriff spawns magical connections to the element plane of fire that threaten a community of mushroom-like myconids. Ooh. All I'm getting is Mario vibes. Cursed shipwreck details a ship that crashed alongside the bones of a gold dragon. Horrible curse within the ship's hold. Chapter 4 is the Clifftop Observatory. Brings the character to the site where Rhaenyra killed a blue dragon and where that blue dragon's grandson has made his lair. There they'll also find a bronze wormling who rejected Rhaenyra's teachings of peace, now held prisoner in the blue dragon's lair. So this is what the map looks like. 1 hex is a half mile. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3 and a half from the mainland. 3.5 miles. I feel like that's super, not far enough away from the mainland, but you do have to go up and around to get there. So DM is a storyteller. The DM presents challenging encounters that the characters must players interface to the DnD world, who reads and sometimes also writes the adventure and describes what is happening in response to the character's action. The DM is a referee. When it's not clear what ought to happen next, the DM decides how to apply the rules and keep the story going. DM is a role player. The DM plays the monsters in the adventure, choosing their actions and rolling dice for their attacks. The DM also plays all of the people the characters meet, including helpful ones. Let's see. Text that appears in a box like okay. So yeah, I think a lot of this is going to be spending time. I think the next one I'll be spending some time rewriting the first chapter to fit it more with what I wanted to, the story that I'm kind of building in my head right now. All right. I think that in this right here, as I'm reading through this right here is super important, I think, for anybody who plays Dungeons and Dragons. And that is that the dungeon masters are fallible just like everyone else. We are going to make mistakes. It's just part of human nature. We make mistakes, and sometimes people are like, yo, you should know what you're doing, or hey, I just closed all my rings. Yay, I hit all 3 goals today. Partly because I locked us out of the house this afternoon and we had to go for a 2-hour walk. Anyways, dungeon masters are fallible. We're people just like everybody else. And I think that's super important to remember. And I will probably bring that up during session 0, that, even though I do have pretty much the final say on things, that, it's super important that there's grace when things are happening. My ultimate goal, though, is to make sure that everybody's having fun. And if they're not, we'll have to figure out why. So, next chapter. We're finally going to get into the actual chapters. Also, heads up, we have ads starting in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So if you're here hanging out, just hang with me. It's going to be a little longer than normal. So what I did is I haven't been able to find a way to actually turn the Twitch ads off, for me, but I did push it out further. So it's going to run a little bit longer. But it will happen less frequently. So we're going to be running those here in just a moment. Adventure begins at a tiny cloister called Dragon's Rest, a haven where world-weary people come to seek peace, reconciliation, and enlightenment. There, the characters learn about the dangers facing Stormwreck Isle. Each character has a specific reason for coming to the cloister, as shown on the character sheets. So I'm already kind of giving them their reasons for coming. Yeah, and see, this is the thing. Like, your journey was uneventful, but the island now visible off the bow promises rare wonders. Not happening. I'm gonna definitely be rewriting some of this. But ads are starting, so I'm gonna run. I will be right back. Sorry, I saw that I got an email from one of my coaches, so I wanted to respond to that real quick. And we should all be back. All right. So, Yeah, gonna definitely be rewriting some of this. Let's see, I want to have a dragon rest location. What does that look like? Alright, so A1, path and monastic cells. A2 is the winch house. A3 is the kitchen. A4 is the library. And then A5 is the temple. Alright, so drowned sailors. So it looks like we start by hitting some zombies. Nice. We'll be doing that later tonight. So strength, dex, constitution. Challenge rating 1 out of 4. Armor class. All right. So not very hard. So I'm probably gonna have to end up. So Control B. Chapter 1. Dragon's Rest. Drowned sailors. So I think what I'm going to need to do for that, though, is I'm going to need to up the amount of zombies or the amount of sailors that they see. Because, again, there's 7 of them. So if there's 7, let me look at the stat blocks again. They don't look like they would be very strong. But slam, melee attack, 3 to hit, reach 5 feet, 1 target, hit 4, 1d6 plus 1 damaging. Okay. So let's see. Trying to think if there's gonna be 7 players, how many zombies I should add. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm either going to double each zombie's health. So, 44 hit points and leave it with the 3. Or I'm just going to do 2 zombies per person. Like, y'all are going to have to knock it out. I don't think that would be too bad. So 14 zombies for 7 people. Have them rise up out of the ground. Or run away. Initiative. Starting combat has disadvantage on their initiative roll. For example, if an ambusher starts combat while hidden from a foe who is unaware, combat is starting, the foe is surprised. Initiative order combatants check total is called their initiative order, or initiative for short. DM ranks the combatants from highest to lowest initiative. This is the order in which they act during each round. The initial order is the same from round to round. Sometime. Oh, gonna have to open that up to read more of that. So. In combat, constant motion, often using movement and position to gain the upper hand. On your turn, you can move the distance up to your speed, which is another thing that I'm going to be doing. I don't know how much I'm going to be like micromanaging some of this, because it just doesn't seem like it's going to be super fun if I have to do that for me or them. So might not do it super crazy. Sorry guys, my mustache keeps messing with my lips and it's bothering me. All right. All right. So the flip side is reading damage, such as you might describe the creature howling in agony. This can help the players realize it's the way to get around undead fortitude. If the players ask whether their characters know anything about fighting zombies, have them make a DC 10 intelligence checks. Those who succeed might recall that a particularly powerful blow, a critical hit, or radiant damage can help finish off a zombie. To look into what that says. All right. Rhaenyra's egg. Rhaenyra's egg. I mean, technically she's a dragon, so she would have an egg, but that's not what that reads. In the unlikely event that the zombies defeat the adventurers, Rhaenyra comes to their rescue. The characters wake up in the temple. She heard the sound of combat and arrived just in time to prevent the zombies from dragging the characters into the sea. Avoiding the zombies. If the characters decide not to fight the zombies, they easily escape from the slow, shambling monsters. Zombies don't follow them past the dragon's rest. Later. Okay. Which consists mostly of kobolds. These small reptilian folk eye you curiously while a couple of humans watch from a distance. All the okay. Keep asking the characters to stop when the characters quiet the kobolds, or if the players start showing signs of Alright, so I'm going to have to come up with a bunch of questions to ask the characters. Questions that need to be asked. Chattering kobolds flows and a figure comes into view, descending gracefully from the upper part of the cloister. Guidance lead you to whatever you seek. Alright. So. We've got. Alright, so. I need to go back to the map so that I have an idea. Oh, man. Okay, kitchen. So... Alright, so I need... Alright, so first character. We're going to create a character for the library. A couple NPCs that are going to be kobolds. So... Kobold NPCs. Let's see. Looking for kobold names. I feel like there's a lot of noise going on upstairs and I don't know what it is. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so Kobold NPC for the library. Let's go Vexus Inkscale. Thank you to that. Fantasy name generators. There we go. You just select a race and it'll give you some names. So this will help make it easier. Sorry, my nose itches. Man, my beard is just messing with me tonight. There we go. Kobold. Okay. So, Vexus Inkscale. They're definitely going to be at the library, which it does not seem like the library has a name. Where'd that go? The Cloister Library holds books and scrolls covering a variety of topics, but focus on theology and history. Renera spends nearly half her time in here studying, copying, and annotating the library's collection. Alright, so... the Cloister Library. I feel like that's a lame name. Alright, so Vexus Inkscale, he's a... What do they call those? Librarian. And at the Cloister Library, which I feel like should be named something different. Yo, Omo, what's up? Dude, I've missed you. I'm so glad you're here. how's your day? How's your morning starting out? Okay, good stretching right now. Almost, but you didn't. It's all right. Just waking up. I'm almost ready for bed tonight. Like, it's been a long day, man. It's been a good day. This afternoon, I locked me and my wife out of the house because I thought I was being smart. I was not being smart. I was being dumb. And now I have to deal with it. It's okay, though. We had a really good conversation. We went to a gas station and got some snacks and sat outside on the nice little patio area that they have. It was nice. It was cute. Had a nice, you know those like talks that you get to have with people that are like super deep life talks? Yeah, we were having deep life talks. It was great. Minus the fact that we were locked out and waiting for one of our friends to come and unlock us. But, anyways, we're working on some Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I am currently making notes and whatnot to further this along. I'll probably be stopping here in just a few minutes. I want to try and get an idea of at least 5 NPCs for the game. That way I have some in my back pocket. Right now I'm working on Vexus Inkscale, who is a librarian at the Cloister Library. And then I'll be playing some Resident Evil for a little bit. So, let's see. He's going to be smaller than all the other kobolds. And kobolds are already small. Smaller than most other kobolds. Well versed in Draconic? I feel like Draconic is a good word for this. History. Having notated all credible sightings of dragons over the last 100 years. All right, I want to do one for the kitchen as well. So back to the Kobold name generator. Let's see, no. I like the name Doki. Yeah. Let's go Doki ash pot. Ha, like it. Doki ash pot. Chef at the Cloister Tavern. Large and bulky for a kobold. Almost looks as though he could be dragonborn. He is how do I spell that? Enthusiastic. And loves offering hospitality. No, I totally did not spell hospitality right. Alright, so we got that. Yeah. I think I got it right. Enthus. Yeah. Okay. Spelled that run right. Let's make this full screen. There we go. Let me be able to. There we go. Should be able to make it. I might. Rename locations. All right. All right. Dragon's Rest back to here. All right. So like, oh no, apparently not. Winch room, tavern, kitchen, right? Or was it? No, that's the library. Library, kitchen, winch room, monastic cells. So this is where they're sleeping. Oop, way too close. Kitchen, winch house. All right, let's come up with another name. This would be the person who is here tuning, maintaining. Okay. Man, maybe I'll in my. So I think you joined after I said this. Bed calling a lot. Answer it. Yeah. After Resident Evil, I'm gonna be doing a Baldur's Gate run through. If you know what BG3 is. Okay. So this is actually cool. There's some nice like little yeah. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing a game playthrough of after I finish this up. Alright, so then there'll be some times to do... Oh, an owlbear. Alright, so... Time is 9:41. Alright. I'm going to pause on the DnD stuff here and switch modes. I've got some stuff. Probably start working offline on it too. Switch modes into kicking some zombie butt. Let's see here. Open the game. Oh, there it is. Booting up. How was your weekend, Domo? Did you have a good weekend? Were you busy? Did you rest? What was it that you were doing this weekend? Switch in. Bring that down. Drop that over here. Pause that. And then grab my controller. Headphones in. A mock defense. What does that mean? Is that like... Is that like a fake... I don't know. What I'm thinking of is like argument class where you have to defend your argument in front of everybody. Or is it like a law thing where you have like... I know like, I don't know. I'm thinking about this show Suits, which was like this show where they there was a couple times where they had like these mock trials. Final thesis defense. I have not had to write like a final thesis on anything, thankfully. All right. Because I would fail. Let's see what's happening here. Kills 11. Nice. Nice. All right. 12,000 credits. What can I get? All right. I don't like these, so maybe I get this. Let's see. I want to compare it to this. Compact. Right, you know what? I'm just. You know what? I'm just gonna go that. And then I'm gonna sell this one. Not really. So I've gotten one battery so far, and that's it. Still need to get 2 more, and yeah. Because the last time you were here when we were playing this was the night that, like, I stopped at this building because my game was crashing over and over again. And now that that's fixed and not a problem, knock on wood, I did make it last time. I did make it through the building itself. So, yeah, so we're kind of just back here getting ready to move on to the next one. I want to sell this, get some cash back, reorganize. Oop, nope. There we go. Gunpowder. Gunpowder. All I have is 2 shotgun shells. Handgun. Shotgun. Okay, this goes up here, this goes up here. This comes down here, goes there, goes there. This. Oh, man. Wish that I could, like, turn it. Goes there, that goes there. So let's combine these. What can we make? We could do that. All right, well, let's just get some shotgun shells for now. Need to find some fuel. So, now I gotta figure out where to go next. Because it doesn't look like... Oh, you know what? I feel like... No, I already went through there. Oh, that's right. I did go through here, but I didn't go where I was supposed to. Went there. Come down through here. Or did I? Yeah, no, I went through here already. I do hear something, though. Rifle ammo. I hear. There he is. Dang it, I wasted that herb. How do I? There we go. But I did get him. hate those stupid little raccoons. Now, that's right. So, I need to go battery box, battery. All right. So over here, I'm gonna climb up here. Looks like. And I guess drop down. Let's see. All right. Nice. Nice. All right. Reload. Adjust the mic so that I can move. And shotgun shells. All right, you can't hop up. Nothing in there. Check around here. Would not surprise me. Alright, you're cool. One more, there we go. Alright. Let's see. This. Unlock that. I'm not surprised. Sometimes you just gotta blow it up. I was trying not to, but here we go. Alright, yes. One, two, three. Melee. One. Oop. Alright, not that going for me at least. I don't have that going for me. Come on. Get that zombie out of here. Alright. Come on. Man, I'm almost out of ammo.
Should be in this room.
But I got the battery. Right? That's all that matters is I got the battery. What's this? Ooh, new gun. Submachine gun. I'll take it because it gives me 40 ammo. Crack that. Some handgun ammo. Let's see. Let's see here. Well, that sucked. just one-shot him. Oop. Got him. Guess I should go get the battery before I make it too far. I'm assuming that I can't make it back the way that I went the first time. That's why this is here. So let's reload. Click what's in here. Rifle ammo. I don't understand why he did that. That was weird. The way he reloads that doesn't make sense to me. Handgun. And back in here. Alright. Lovely. And up. Nothing from behind. I don't like this. What's going on here?
Encountered 3 infected and eliminated them. That's correct, sir. Do we proceed?
So the rumors were true? What rumors? The missile wasn't just about stopping the spread. Don't be ridiculous.
Affirmative. Listen up. Our objective hasn't changed. We rendezvous with the advanced party in the center of Raccoon City, then head for Ark. Our mission is to retrieve Elpis.
Coffee acquired. Same. Where are we at? I feel like ads are starting soon. Where's my mouse? Oop. What the? What? What? Oop. Oop. I don't know what they're shooting with, but it's a big gun. Dude, what kind of weapon are they firing? What in
I thought I had a short fuse.
the hell was that?
What are we doing here?
All in good time. You'll see.
Well, at least he got something off of him. Unlock BSAA supply containers around. Nice. All right. So, if that's the case, Container 1, medical supplies. Container 2, repair kit. Container 3, sniper rifles. Container 4, sniper rifle attachments. Med injector. Nice. Machine gun ammo. Shotgun, machine gun, rifle. Get that.
Send some footage your way, Sherry. The guy at the end, white suit. Can you find anything on him?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, nice. All right, that's unlocked now, so I can move on.
Database coming up empty.
So there are ghosts involved with Elvis, too. Damn, they brought in the big guns.
Dude, I want to use that. I want to use that one. Can I use that one? All right. Anything upstairs? Oh, yes. Thank you. I like being told yes. My child only ever tells me no. So there's that. Slot for a crank. Not a fan. Alright, but I can't get through there. So technically I can't jump down. That seemed like a bad idea. Guess what else is new? Man, at least in like... There we go. Alright. That was dumb. But, look, a crank. Let's see what happens on the other side of this door. Hopefully just an escape route. Now take... Yes. Nice. Right. Anything else to explore? Nothing. So then out this way. Ooh, look. Piece of candy. Incorrect age. Go this way up the stairs again. Reload the shotgun. Well, that's one way. Go over here. Crank. Nice. Alright. Go up here.
One of the parts should be just up here.
Nice. Alright. Check this. Make sure there's nothing else over here. Like that. See? And that just makes me think. Get it done. I love the explosions in this game. They're beautiful. Oh, I shouldn't have wasted that on him. Lovely. All right. Cat. Eat cat. Eat cat. And I've only got 2 left. All right. Go. Come on. Up the stairs we go. And we'll hang out. Kneecap. Ooh, what the? Not cool, dude. Ooh. I just missed that. Ooh, that one was rough. I shot him though. He shouldn't be able to do that. No. How do I parry something? I don't understand that statement. Get out of here. Oof. But how? Oh, just wasted that. It's a meme. Ha ha ha. Alright, but I think I got him that time. Ooh, look at that. I don't know. And I guess now I gotta go all the way back downstairs to get that. At some point. Not doing it now, but. Is there another person up there? Or rather, zombie? Fiery? Or what's happening with it now? Oh, there's another. Where? You ain't getting me this time. Ain't happening, bruh. Alright. Ladder there. Pick that up there. That's what I intended to do. Oh, good thing that I just, Come on, Leon. Get up. Come on, come on. Jump down. All right. Kneecapped. Load. So there's that. Ooh. Yes. I like dropping mortars. Let's go here. You're gonna go there. Ready? Here. Nope. I gotta get off from here. Sure. Drop that. Literally for no other reason than this is fun. There. Can you destroy the rockets? Yeah, just in case there's one there. Guys, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Alright, now let's go see what I can find. Dude, look at all that blood. Or as my daughter calls it, look at all the bleed. Alright. Up in there, what's that? Ooh, some 12.7. Right. Got some ammo there. Ammo there. And tracking module. Hop up here. Nice. Where are we at? Alright, ads in 8 minutes. Why is it saying I'm unstable? Oh, because it's too high. Deal with it. Alright. Light. Go grab a repair kit from container 2 in the central camp. Signal receiver got all beat up during transport and we need to fix it. We just got reassigned and can't get it myself. This one's up to you, Graves. Broken signal receiver. Alright. Okay. So, where is it at? Alright, so fuel. Oop, nope, not what I meant to do. It was all the way over there. Repair kit. Too far out. That's the relay. So, alright. I guess down the stairs we go. Well, I guess. Oh, nope. Nope. You know where I'm going. Hee hee. Ooh, that was a good one. That's a good one. Ha. Thought you were gonna escape? You were wrong. So then I'm gonna pop down from here. And I'm gonna check out this one and shoot some rockets from here into the crowd that I couldn't miss. Because who's going to face them outright when you've got mortars? Not I. See, that would have taken me so much ammunition and, you know, just would not have been worth it. There we go. All clear. I think. I don't know. I don't actually know. Might not be clear at all. Do you remember I need to get all the way back to the bottom floor, though? Because of that basket that I dropped. Oh, some gunpowder. Nice.
Found the signal receiver. Or at least what's left of it.
Okay, one component left. By the way, I found some evidence of the Pentagon putting pressure on the BSAA.
Heading
Appears the North
downstairs.
American branch has been moving independently.
Heard they had an internal dispute. Think it's related?
That's all I've got. There's been an increase in government surveillance. Looks like my fan base is growing.
Some things never change.
Nice.
Watch your back. I'll contact you again soon.
I don't like the sound of that music. Anyways, gotta go back this way. Go down through here to go back to base camp. Dude, this game's really fun, except for playing as Grace. I would much rather just play as Neil Leon the whole time, honestly. Ooh.
Beautiful. Just need to get through that gate.
Yes. I like that motorcycle repair kit. Alright. Alright. So now where to? Container. Alright, so go back through here. Actually, let me go purchase some stuff real quick. See what we got happening over here. Got us some 31,000 credits. Tune up, maybe. Oop, not what I wanted. Alright. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Alright, so do another one there. My powered max. Alright, let's do this next. Do that. And then let's buy some body armor. And then, you know what? we can go do this then. All right. Ads in 30 seconds. So I'm going to finish just kind of looking around, seeing what I want to do, and then we'll continue playing. Reload. He looks so mean. Nice. Oh, much better. Much better. Wish I could have put a sight on that. Man. It's really getting to the point where this is just bad. Alright. While you guys are in ads, I'm going to head back over to the spot where I need to be. Alright, so game plan from here. Gas station, and make my way all the way down here. Yes. Got that one. Got that one. Open that. Ooh, hand grenade. Again, blowing stuff up in this game. It's wonderful. There's some handgun ammo. But where's the container at, though? Up here, maybe? I don't like. Oh, there it is. Alright, so now drop down from here. Open that. There shouldn't be zombies inside of the locked container, but there we go. See? To some extent, I totally do just predict all the stuff all the time because it's just so predictable. Ooh, new sniper rifle. Oh, it's got a silencer on it. Listen, in almost any game that I play that involves weaponry, I tend to be a sniper, a quiet sniper. I love it. I always have. Always will. So let's. Nope. This one. There we go. here. Nope. Over one more. Register shortcut. Nice. All right. Lovely. All right. So thing down here. So that's 3 out of the 4. Of course. Put you down. And just stick with what you know is gonna work. Get out of here, dude. That's right. Ha. Alright, now I need to find my way into this place. There's nothing in there for me. I can't crawl under there. Can't go over that. Ooh, look at that. Rifle ammo. Got that. Oh, nope. Not here either. Maybe I need to go back this way then. So, Omo, tell me if you've ever heard of this game. Have you ever heard of State of Decay 1 or 2? Alright. I'm hoping that I get selected, but I signed up to be like a beta tester or alpha tester or whatever for State of Decay 3. And I'm hoping that it happens because I loved State of Decay 1 and 2. And I would absolutely love to get to play it. Alright, so gas powered generator. I don't know how to get back to the fuel. Oh, there's a ladder that I missed. Alright. So, whenever that happens, I would definitely be streaming that as well. I hope it's as good as the other ones. I will say, the first one was my favorite. I absolutely adored the first one. Absolutely adored the first one. Alright, so now I'm in a new spot. Time to scope it out. And first one. Wow, my aim is crap. There we go. Took 12 shots. That. We got fuel here. Need a container for the fuel. I saw a gas tank up front. Over. Yep, right over there. Okay, that. Shotgun shells. Thing. Alright, I hear one. Oh, you. don't hear him anymore, so there he is. I'm coming for you, you stupid raccoon. Oh man, that would be all. What if we both got picked? We could play together. Wouldn't that be so much fun? I think it would be fun. But also, I kind of just enjoy, like, hanging out and playing games with people, so it's a nice relaxation thing. No.
Let me guess. You must be the town lumberjack.
Man.
Don't
I
mind
mean,
if
I
I
guess
do.
it's fun. There we go. Alright. I'm taking this with me. Ooh. Get him, buddy. Alright. Burns on and there. Make sure that, oh, there's a bunch behind me too. Alright. Done. Pick this back up. Done. Alright. In here real quick. That. Oop, I'm on fire. Alright. Oh, and there's another one there. Oh, I don't like you. Oh, you want to fight chainsaws? Nice. Oh. It broke. That's sad. That wouldn't work. Just saying.
All right.
Alright, so that's there. Does that mean that I'm going to need to go get more gas too? So I guess I'm going to head back here real quick just to make sure. No. Alright. Oops. So, oop. Gas powered generator. Oh, I'm gonna love the next part of this. Lovely. Last time you said that it was a giant spider, so I don't know if I trust you. No, I'm not gonna go deal with oh, guess I'm already gonna deal with them. Like, I don't know if I can trust you, Omo, and I did figure out how to parry now, so I appreciate that. Fill her up. Come here. Come here. Oh, I didn't parry that one very well. Just gonna get him. Done. All right. Nice. No more spider. I know, that's because I killed him. But still. Ooh, what is these? Shotgun shell, scrap, mixed herb. Alright, jump down. Get a sip of coffee. Also, to your statement, this one you can trust me. You know what I learned is when I was a very young person? People who say you can trust me can't be trusted. But let's see what we can get. Definitely gonna go sell the classic. Because I don't have need for it anymore. Go over here. Repair that. Buy that. Alright, we'll see. Reinforced bolt. Alright. Yeah, it's in here. Where at in here? I don't remember though. Another hand grenade, I'll take it. Just took warehouse. Oh, that's right. It's like part of the gate, so I have to go back up. Here. And from my understanding, everything should be dead already, so I don't have to worry about that, which is nice. Right. think. Yay, there it is. And what's in here? Hand grenade, machine gun ammo. And I don't know what this is, but I'm going for it.
I can use that.
Descend. Let's go. This is where I fought the spider earlier. You can descend, but you can't ascend. Ooh, you still got some cool drinks in there, bro? Ooh, ow, my back. Alright. So there's that. This way. That's a trash can with some scrap in it. I ain't no fool. I don't know what it's doing, but I'm definitely not a fool enough to fall for that. Alright. Down the stairs. Or up the stairs. Looks like that one still has some drinks in it. Alright. Line. Going up. Climb up here. Ooh. This walking and climbing at an angle is not good. Yeah. Ooh. Sorry, I hate Nuka-Cola. I hate heights, so this is not cool for me. Not really a fan at all. Alright, I guess this one I'm just gonna do that. And jump. Alright. Jump again. Oh, but I'm back at the beginning of where I started. Whoa. Alright. Now I'm really confused. Alright. Okay. Guess let me do it that way. And then do this. Be careful, because it would not surprise me if, like, you know, you're just walking along and a zombie pops out and grabs you.
Oh, fuck. If something was gonna happen.
guess this way? Alright, oh, that's good to know. Because really don't feel like dealing with you. Worse. Come on. Well, that was actually a very nice use of this gun. Not gonna lie. But okay, so that's where I came in at. So that's right. Get out of here. So
Time to find a way up.
interesting. All right, nice. Go through here. But way up. I see nothing. I know that there has to be a way, but I don't see it. Look up. There we go. All right. I knew I could figure it out. I'm a smart cookie. Ooh, dang it. Dude. Come on. Alright, let me look around, scope out my environment. There's a bomb over there. And it means I'm gonna have to fight some more. Let me reload everything. Cookie monster. Heal. Alright.
Okay, let's find those detonator points.
Tracking module. Hand grenade. Hand grenade. Alright. Yeah, something's about to go down.
Picked up the relay.
Great job. Now to get through that gate.
Yeah, just gotta figure out how to get down from here first.
Alright, so I'm gonna save. Pick this up. Pick that up. Nice. Not much. Alright, Silencer 9 is all set up. It's locked from the other side. No. Snooze this ad. I'm not doing another ad when I'm about to be done. Get back here. Okay, go up here. Alright.
That'll get me down.
Okay. Cool. There's a zombie there, a zombie there. Shoot that down from here. Alright. I don't think I need to waste that. I think I can. Got it. But I can do this. Got that one. Ooh, didn't get that one though. Got him. Got him. Alright. So, handgun. Right. Let's go. Up the stairs to the left. Collect from him. Oh, what? I don't like any of that noise. Shotgun. Alright.
This.
That. Come on, come on, come on.
Now for the other side.
Alright. Does not seem fun. But it doesn't look like they're following me, so. Oh, nice. Alright. back out and ready. Reload this. Sharpen the hatchet so it's ready to go. Got him. Is that what you were telling me I was gonna like? Was the chainsaw? Is that what it was, Omo?
Hopefully this thing still works.
It will. Partially, I'm sure. Let me guess.
Now what? Here. You'll have to take the next one. This looks like fun. That looked like it would hurt. Looked like it would hurt to me. Lovely, except for now. Lucky day.
Oh man. So much fun, Omo. So much fun.
took longer than planned. Luckily, I found
Yeah,
a bunch.
tell me about it. It's taken me
Make up for lost
almost a
time.
month to get through this
Great.
game.
You'll need it. It's 15 miles to the city center on the 419.
This is it. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Fun. Hee hee. I enjoyed this part of it.
Should make it there in no time.
Good to hear. How are the roads? Leon?
Just a few potholes.
Ooh. Oh, this stupid SOB. Ew, what are those?
The stage just keeps getting better and better. Pups could use more training.
Oh, I died. Let's try this one more time.
The stage just keeps getting better and better.
Alright, come on.
Pups could use more training.
Go. Oof. Dude, where are all these zombie dogs coming from? Dude. How about you die, you old fool? And load. Come on. Dude, this dude is annoying. Right. Load. Turn. Ooh. Never mind. Dude.
I don't give up that easy.
I just love how unrealistic all of this is. None of this would work. None of it. Ooh, but it is get high. No. Hate heights. Oh, duck. Oh yeah, because that's realistic, making that jump without wrecking the motorcycle. Ah.
I've had enough of you. I know the feeling.
Ha.
Come on.
Come on, come on. I know he's not going to die from that because, well, it just is what it is. They don't die that easily in this game. Or in this world. Shoulda wore a helmet. Nice response. All right. Well, I think with that completion, that's the end of the stream tonight, my friends. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. But I'm done. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. We'll watch this last clip.
Yeah. Looks like it. I'll take a look around then.
Alright, but I do need to find a save. Yeah, I feel like it was a good amount of progress for tonight. I gotta go find a typewriter though. So hopefully they give me one here soon so I can save the game. But while I'm looking for that, if anyone is interested, oh,
Can't believe it's still standing.
man, RPD. Man, that's so sad. Oh, the memories.
It's on you now.
A young Leon Scott Kennedy. Cool. Alright, there's gotta be one. The OG typewriter. Need a tool to get this open. Welcome home.
Sheridan RPD.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah. Looks like the BSAA set up HQ here.
Abandoned?
Not sure.
Oh. Welcome, Leon. You can't save anyone.
That fucking guy. And Grace. Shit, she's in danger. Sherry found Grace.
At RPD?
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, I have not seen that meme at all. And I mean,
Got a lock on location. Headed there now.
Copy that.
all right. Anyways, I'm done playing games for the night. I'm gonna check to see if there's anyone that I want to raid out to real quick. I don't know if there actually is, so if you're over on YouTube or Kick, I appreciate you joining me tonight. So pumped for you to be here. Hey, if you are not a part of the Discord yet, come join us. I will be. Wish I can catch your next stream. This is a good part. Hey, listen, I'll make an announcement beforehand to see if I can catch it. So, so I will let you know. I think I should be good to go to stream on this Friday. Should be. So, anyways, if you're not a part of the Discord already, please come join the Discord. I will be holding signups in the next couple weeks, because we're going to be doing the first Dungeons and Dragon one shot. We are lonely, guys. We're going to be doing a one shot on, I believe it was the 13th. I'll double check the date, but in May, basically a month from today. I want to have 4 to 5 people, and that's it. So if you want a chance, please come join the Discord and sign up. I will be running the game, and I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but we'll do something fun. So I believe I'm going to be setting it up for May 15th, OMO, is when I think it's going to be. So again, links for Discord are on all platforms. You can click the link tree as well and get there. So